Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Liberty's offense takes the field for the first time today. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Here's the handoff. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Quickly complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. On the move. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Flames are flying down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. The play action fake. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Liberty! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different. And not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back and linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interesting to watch this matchup.
They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. These corners backing off a bit. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Green. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The throw to the outside is complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Flames!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Bounced off his feet. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Gets it out quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed it.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw it again. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Catch in the middle, it's Russell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. The back goes in motion. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Sellers. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, the missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If they're going to take a chance like that on 3rd down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned for a touchdown. This offense is lucky now.
Where's my fucking sack? And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Running back searching for a hole.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing in his pads.
To the air, it's Sellers. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone.
This fucking game.
Gamecocks.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely.
And he gets out of there, gets some yardage, and gets down without taking any punishment.
Bro, Lenore Sellers is not that fucking fast. 89 speed, 92 excel. How did he just suddenly get takeoff?
QB is sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Caldwell. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But
fires a ball. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Why does this game do that?
Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A shot toward the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you've got to be dialed in. You've got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in tight windows is tough to do. And you failed on that play right now.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Defensively, you know they're going to run it. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run the whole playbook at your disposal.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted.
Why you?
The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second.
What was that? I didn't even hit the fucking button.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Fucking
and he's a
Why is
real
my guy
nowhere
shit
man
right
tackled
now?
in this no-game land.
I like offense.
What is going on?
Think of Chip Lindsey's offense, because that's the thing that he's indicated is the one hesitation right now, because he's been to Michigan so many times. He's practically maize and blue already, but
I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the team. As we
Why are
reach
they
the 2-minute
everywhere?
warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Fucking goddamn, dude.
They're going to throw it again. The sweet feet buy a little time. Zings it complete to the right. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass.
How?
Nice
How?
defensive
How?
play to
He
get
was
it in
looking
there and
the other
knock it away.
fucking way.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously
How?
right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Bro, I hit slide! I hit the slide button!
Everywhere, it's a turnover.
And it's so great to see the resilience.
Bullshit!
The officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it
Oh
does
my
not
God!
go his way.
Dude!
He loses the timeout.
This game
South
is...
Carolina ready
What
to
the
go on
fuck?
the attack in another offensive op.
Hello?
Yeah, they're keeping me overnight
Why?
because of the pain.
Okay, so... What do I do?
Stay home. Are you here?
Huh?
Are you here?
No?
Then just stay home then.
Yeah, but like, do I have to be up there at a certain time, or
No, I'll call you.
are you okay?
Yeah, I don't want to stay in here, but she said that it's better because the medicine that they gave me another medicine that took the pain like right now away.
They gave you morphine.
No, they didn't give me morphine. It was called the D something.
I know they gave me morphine both times I was in there, and I couldn't feel shit.
Yeah, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. Yeah, just lock the door and I'll be home tomorrow. I gotta go home tomorrow. I gotta pay the rent.
Alright.
Alright, honey, I love you.
Love you too.
Alright, you have a good night.
Alright, call me. Fuck, your phone's gonna be dead.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's at 75 right now, so if I shut it off.
If you shut it off right now and don't turn it on until in the morning, it'll still be there, but are you gonna be able to do that?
Yeah, why would I need it on for anything else? Only people I call it do.
Yeah, but you also look at stuff on Facebook and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. I'll be going to sleep.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I would recommend ask someone for a pen and paper, write down my phone number.
They have your phone number.
They do?
Yeah, because I have you down as emergency.
Okay.
So they have your phone number.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
I love you, honey.
Love you too, Mom. Get some rest, and I hope you feel better in the morning.
Yeah, I don't want to be here, but yeah.
Well, but they're better able to take care of you than I am, probably than you are yourself, so.
Yeah. Then I probably have to sleep out in the chair.
Yeah, so.
Alright, well, I love you, honey. Just try to get things out.
Okay. I already did. I did a little bit ago.
Alright, honey, I love you.
I love you too.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye. Just giving you an update. She just called me and told me she's not coming home tonight. They're keeping her overnight in the hospital for pain. They did a bunch of x-rays. They did blood work, stuff like that. They haven't come back and told her that anything's broken or anything like that, but they have her on pain meds and they're keeping her overnight.
Shorty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay, replay, ay, ay, ay. Shorty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay, replay, ay, ay, ay. Shorty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day. It's like my iPod stuck on replay,
artist is able to keep the scale almost perfectly uniform with each character, but then very quickly come up with unique clothes and stances. It's really awesome. Send this to someone who doesn't wash their ass properly. In March.
Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And he's all bottled up. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. He makes the connection.
Defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Feeling some heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
He's got it. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Flames will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now
25 gets 20% off the monthly plan, so make sure to check that out while it is still active. You get locked in for now.
How much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Right on target this time.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speak, and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It'll be a draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch?
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
That pass is well off target. He got it.
On our testing, we did find one thing that did stack, which basically means not only do you get your motivator tier 3 boost, you have something else, and that's going to be master motivator tier 3. Now remember, there's a reason why I didn't really like this.
They can throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. They're working that left side. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Flames look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Throws to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team's doing a little running. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Running back goes in motion. Snagged in the middle. It's Caldwell. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. Slings it downfield. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route. Because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They make the stop, but the sweep going catch is ready to give them a first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Pulls and fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8 and
There's one position group for Michigan that really intrigues me going into spring ball. And it's one that I think can be a strength of the team, kind of like it was in 2023. And not a lot of names. We're going to talk about it for the entire episode, and that is the linebacking core. I'm excited to see what they do. We'll talk about it right here on this episode of Locked On Wolverines.
end zone for the touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking for room. It's Green. At the 35, he's loose. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. From the gun, running back on the move.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
It's the MO of this offense. They really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's loose. Touchdown, Flames! And the pummeling has started. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lead.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
To throw, it's Sellers. He's right on target. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. After that last...
Those two that you're at least able to take your hands off and say, great. Now, one of the things that makes this that much better is because they have the consistency. This is something that we haven't really seen at Michigan for a long time. Consistent, well, a couple years, but still. Wink Martindale returning as the defensive coordinator, Brian John Marie returning as the linebackers. Keep in mind, Chris Partridge came back, like, the linebackers that were there in 2022, they might have had Jesse Minter for 2022 and 2023. They had different linebacker coaches going from they had George Hilo in 22, and then they had Chris Partridge for most of 2023 before it ends up being Jesse Minter's dad, Rich Minter, for the latter part. So just having that consistency in coaching, scheme, the personality that's leading them directly, all of those things, these are things that are huge, going to pay huge dividends. Because you have returning players,
Second down.
All kinds of like scheme changeover and everything that can...
He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
We're seeing this more and more often in college football with the analytics and everything else. But 4th and inches, they decide to go for it, and they pick it up on the ground.
You know, I really think it's a smart move, too, because why just give up and hand them the ball and give the defense a boost of morale that they really didn't earn?
Yeah, and I like the decision, too, based on who their personnel is and what their identity is as an offense. They want to be physical and control the line of scrimmage. It's a good call.
Wants to fire on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play...
Live betting feature because it keeps every moment of the game exciting, whether I'm backing my team for a late game rally or picking a player to hit a clutch 3. I never feel like I missed my chance. Plus, the app is super easy to use, and when you win, you get paid instantly. So right now, new FanDuel customers get $150 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com to join today. That's FanDuel.com for your shot at $150 in bonus bets. Make every moment more with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. There are a lot of questions when it comes to the linebacker. Who's going to be the starters because of what we talked about? Will Jay Sean become a permanent edge? I mean, that will bolster the edge group that much more, but I would rather keep with the Derek Moore TJ Guy tandem and keep Jay Sean Barham on the field as much as possible. Unless you're going 3 edge rushers, which I mean, I guess you can figure out something schematically and make that work. I would kind of more have it go that way. Now, if it isn't Jay Sean Barham, I would put odds on Troy Bowles. Now, Troy Bowles doesn't have a lot of stats to his name. He's going to be new to the scheme. He's the son, at least, of Tampa Bay head coach Todd Bowles. He was at Georgia, who collects linebackers like...
They can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Now on second down. These corners going to give them some space. To the air, it's Sellers. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Russell. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's got the tight end. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose.
Well, they've got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky.
And he's got it! Touchdown, South Carolina! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's the type of dude you just don't want to deal with. And I think that he's got an opportunity to really kind of come back from just like this relatively disappointing year based off of a lot of things. And I think when you're going in your senior year, you think that, like, man, you're going to start. It wouldn't surprise me if he ended up starting, if it ended up being Jay Sean permanent. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Jimmy. Because I think he has that capability. But now, like, he's finally really getting some real time to get out there, and I think that is going to go well.
Have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The give as they work on that clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Flames are marching down the field. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Give to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route and hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Smith. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep your foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.